Hello students, welcome to our history class. In last video we completed lesson 10. Now let us start lesson number 11, Marathas, the protectors of nation. The name of our lesson number 11 is the Maratha, the protectors of nation. After Bajirao first, Shahu Maharaj appointed his son Balaji Bajirao, alias Nana Sahib the Peshwa. Following the invasion of Nadir Shah, where there was instability in Delhi. In these circumstances, Nana Sahib tried to stabilize the Maratha rule in the north. Ahmad Shah Abdali posed a challenge to the Marathas at the Panipat. We shall learn about this development in this chapter. Here students, situation in the north. The Pathans who had migrated from Afghanistan were known as Rohilas. They had settled in the region northwest to Ayodhya province known the Rohilkhand. The Rohilas had wrought havoc in Doab's region. On the invitation of the Nawab of the Ayodhya, the Marathas had cherished Rohilas. Here student, situation in the north. The region to the northwest of Ayodhya province at the foothills of the Himalayas was called Rohilkhand in the 18th century. Then conflict with the Afghans. Attracted by the riches of India. Here student, Ahmad Shah Abdali, the ruler of Afghanistan, was attracted by the riches of India. He marched on the Punjab in 1751 CE. CE means Christian era. There was anarchy in the Mughal territory. The Mughals were facing the threat of Abdali invasion. In these circumstances means bad condition. In this situation, the Mughals found it necessary for their protection to seek to help the Marathas. The emperor was sure of the Maratha strength and integrity. The power of Maratha, strength and integrity means power of Maratha. There was no other power strong enough to protect Delhi. There is no other power except Maratha to protect Delhi. Therefore, the emperor entered into treaty with the Marathas April 1752. According to this treaty, the Marathas agreed to protect the Mughal power from enemies like the Rohilas, the Jats, the Rajput and the Afghans. In return, the Marathas were to get cash money, the right to collect Chauthai in the territory of the Punjab, Multan, Rajputana, Sindh and Rohilkhand and the Subedari of the Ajmer and Agra provinces. As per the treaty, the Peshwa sent the Shinde Holkar armies for the protection of Delhi on behalf of Chhatrapati. When Abdali learned that the Marathas were marching to Delhi, he went back to his country. Here student, as per the treaty, the Peshwa sent the Shinde Holkar armies. Peshwa sent Shinde Holkar armies for the protection of Delhi, behalf of Chhatrapati. Because the threat of Abdali was thus thwarted due to the Marathas, the emperor gave them Chauthai rights to the Mughal Subhas. These Subhas included Kabul, Kandahar and Peshawar. Though the Subhas were previously a part of the Mughal Empire, now they were part of Abdali Afghanistan. As per the territory, it was duty of Marathas to win the Subhas back to Abdali, annex them to the Mughal Empire. Abdali wanted to bring under the Afghan control the region up to the Punjab, so a conflict between Marathas and Abdali was imminent, inevitable. Also, some of the orthodox sects in the north saw Marathas as people belonging to other religion. They too left aside the broad vision of Maratha. They persuaded Abdali to invade India with the view of reducing the Maratha might. They expected the Abdali would defeat the Marathas and drive them away back to south beyond the river. Here student, the Marathas stand on attack